And you dig it? Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, hump day. On Untethered Live, I'm your host, Jake Johnson. How are you tonight? How are things? How's the world treating you? What did you do today? Me? I spent most of the day printing shirts, and then the rest of the day pressure washing a sidewalk, or asphalt, not a sidewalk, a driveway. And that was more pain than I care to admit. What it is here, he says, hello on a Wednesday evening. Hey, what it is, you get the gold star. Is this your first one? Congratulations. Sit that puppy up there on your imaginary mantelpiece right alongside of your Oscar and your Golden Globe. It'll look good. Amanda says, hey, what it is, here's your gold star. And Amanda says, hi, Untethered Live family. Good to see you all. Happy hump day, camel, camel. I hope everyone is good. Hi, Jake. How are you tonight? Scratchy. I've been outside in the water all day, so I'm a little hoarse. You know. John says, hello, everyone. Heart, heart. Hey, John. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the show, Bucks Buggies. Sup, y'all? What's up, Buck? How's Waycross, Georgia treating you? That's a delicious cup of coffee. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this hot cup of coffee, and thank you to the people who provide the coffee for the show. If you would like to have a cup with me and talk about the world, go to the kitchen, pour yourself a nice hot cup. Let's get this conversation rolling. If you don't have a cup, though, you can get one in the description below. I recommend the first one. It has this face on it. It is fantastic. It holds a nice hot cup of coffee. It looks good on the coffee table, holds liberal tears, and if you throw it at somebody, it'll leave a mark. So get them while supplies last. Also, like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available in the chat box if you want to show a little bit of love. I appreciate that very much. Hit that $ Jake Johnson Band on CashApp. And if you want to have a place where you can go hang out outside of this show, keep up with everybody, send pictures, texts, chats, and videos, and keep up with all things that's going on in the show, outside of this show, you can do that by going to facebook.com/UntetheredLiveFamily. It's all one word, facebook.com/UntetheredLiveFamily. It's a great place to keep up with everybody, and we appreciate you showing up. Back to the show. John says, hello, everyone. Buck says, sup, y'all. Amanda says, hi, John and Bucks. Bill Bennett's here. He says, hi, guys. What's up, Bill? Good to see you, buddy. How are you? Hair in my mouth. Amanda says, hi, by the way. And Amanda says, can you dig it? Yeah, I can dig it. Deep. Yes, I can. Dig it until it squirts. I mean, Bugs Buggy says, I only have a shallow shovel. You don't need much, buddy. Look at the size of that hand. You know what I'm saying? Amanda says, LOL, Bucks. Bugs Buggy says, my Kawasaki Ninja fuel lines are vapor locked. I'm having a rough day. Well, pull off one end and blow in it. That works. Mr. P's here. He says, hello. Hey, John. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Vapor lock sucks, by the way. That make your thing won't run. What it is says turn 55 on Monday. Well, happy birthday, what it is. Happy birthday to you, sir. Congratulations on 55. I just turned 50 in December, so I'm right behind you. And God bless you. May you have 30 more wonderful years. Amanda says, hi, Mr. P. And that sucks, Bucks. Burp it, LOL. You can't burp a fuel line, but you can blow on it and push it back the other way. Oh, what it is, hit me with a $10 super chat. Well, thank you, what it is. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. No message, just a super chat. Thank you. Well, just for that, I'm going to play you a song. Not much of one, though, because my voice is shot, but I'll play what I can. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, what it is. Happy birthday to you. May you get some tonight. May you get some tonight. May you get some tonight. And by some, I mean birthday cake, you perverts. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday, what it is. Nice to see you. What it is, what it is, what it is. It won't let me like the thing. I'm trying to like it. It never lets me like it up there. I have to wait till it comes down here and then I can like it. But I'll like it quick as I can. Amanda says, happy belated birthday, what it is. What it is says, thank you. Thank you. They love me. They really love me. Yeah, we do. Amanda says, oh, double nickel. Double nickel. 55, double nickel. Oh, I got it. Yep. I don't think anybody says that. Mr. P says, I spoke to Dana. She's very busy and has a limited online time because her grandfather's in the hospital and she's staying with him. Hang on, my chat jumped. She sends her love and says hello. Well, make sure she knows that we're praying for her and thinking about her. And I hope her grandfather gets better soon. Thank you for checking in with her. I appreciate that, John. Bugs Buggy says, I did every mile I went today. Had to burp the fuel line for every mile. Wow. Yeah, burping it ain't going to work. You got to get that air out of that thing. You either got a vacuum line crossed or it's sucking fuel the other way in the line. Either way, it's not, the fuel is not going straight from the tank into the engine. That's a bad, bad situation. And it may be damn near impossible to fix, but if you figure it out, let me know, because there's a lot of people have that trouble. Amanda says, oh, dang, Mr. P. Well, it's good to know she's all right. Prayers for her and her grandpa, and I hope it all works out. Me too. Thanks, Amanda. Amanda says, LOL, Jake. He said, blue. Dirty girl. There it is. Look at her. It let me like it. As soon as it pops up down here, I can like it. But up there, no go. I don't know why. Dennis Bigfoot, what's up, buddy? He says, I. P, your turn. Bill Bennett says, happy birthday, Mr. P. It's what it is, whose birthday it is. I don't think it's Mr. P's birthday yet. Amanda says, what it is, you're awesome, man. Thanks. Yes, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it very much. That's going to go straight to the light bill. Dennis says, I'll be 55 this year. Rock on, Dennis. Hopefully you'll be with us on your birthday. Or near it. John says, or pull off and use some paraffin to clean them. Yeah. Yeah, something's happening, though. Something's causing it to back up. I don't really know what causes that. I would guess it's probably a vacuum line, but I don't know for sure. Don't know what all is on that bike. If it was my Harley, it'd be simple. There's just from the petcock right to the gas tank. I mean, right to the engine. No vacuum line. Well, one vacuum line. Yeah, one vacuum line. Well, technically it's two vacuum lines. There's an in and an out down in the bottom of the motor, but it's for something else. I don't think it has anything to do with the fuel. Amanda says, hi, Dennis. Nice woodpecker. What are you talking about? Do you have a woodpecker? Or are you just happy to see me? Dakota's here. Hey, Dakota, what's up? Dakota says, hi, friends. Nice to see you. Mr. P says, happy birthday, what it is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's a what it is kind of party tonight. Everybody say happy birthday. What it is says, thank you, and it was a good one. Excellent. What'd you get for your birthday? Cash. Cash is always good. Dakota says, hey, Amanda. And John says, happy birthday. What it is, have a great one on your birthday. Yeah. Nice. And Dennis says, thanks, Amanda. And Dakota says, hi, John. Fab Daddy's here. He says, hey, Mike, guess what day it is? Hump Day. Right? It's Hump Day, right? Camel. Bill Bennett says, so 3 of us is 55 years old, or I read wrong. Congrats anyway to all. Right? Well, I'm not 55 yet, but I'm getting there fast. There's a bunch of us in the 50s area in this chat, though, for sure. A bunch of younger ones, too, for some reason. Fab Daddy says, hi, Jake and Chat. What's up, Fab? Nice to see you, buddy. How you doing? Amanda says, hi. Dennis says, hey, Fab. Dakota says, how is your evening going? Fantastic. Can't complain. I had a nap. Other things. Dinner. It's lovely. Mr. P says, in truth, she messaged me first. I forgot, dang it. Well, as long as it got done, that's all that matters. As long as I know she's okay, because when anybody in the chat just stops talking, I get worried. Because you never know. Anything could happen. And there was the added bonus of me thinking I pissed her off, so I'm glad to know that's not a factor. Dakota says, amen. Bill Bennett says, the intake gasket blowing when it should be sucking. Yep. Bill Bennett says intake. Yep, I got it. Miss P says, only after that did I learn what was up with her. Well, I'm glad that she messaged you. I'm glad she's thinking about you. That's very important. That means that she's reaching out to you when she's in need. That's a good position for you. I'm not saying exploit that, but be available. That's all I'm saying. Dennis says, smiley, smiley. And Amanda says, hump day, Fab. Camel. Fab Daddy says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. What it is. And many more. Go, Fab Daddy. Fab Daddy says, do you think Jake will sing the above chat? Yes, he will. And I did right before you came in. Amanda says, Dennis posted a video of a woodpecker on his YouTube channel. So he's not just happy to see me. I see. John says, it might be your fuel pump on its way out. Yep, that could be too. There's something causing it. That's for sure. Buck says, yep, if I don't get it fixed, I'm going to go crazy. It's my only ride, and my little Ninja is down too. I'm replacing rings on it. Well, I tell you what, Buck's Buggies, I do know what that feels like. Because I spent 6 years when my Harley was my only ride. And I rode in every kind of weather. Hot, cold, freezing, raining, sleet, snow, didn't matter. If I had to get somewhere, I rode in that weather. And I am so glad to have a vehicle now. I still love my Harley, and I'll still ride it. But I love having a truck. It's very nice when it's cold. Amanda says, LOL, I'm not in the 50s yet. You're close, though. You're in the back door of the 50s. What it is says, I didn't have squat at 27 years later. My life is good. Some aches and pains. God has been there while I've been doing the work along the way. What it is, that is the way it works. We're all given life but it's up to us what we do with it. And some of us don't do much to start with. And we're late bloomers. We figure it out too late. Oh, we're supposed to be doing something. And now you're in your 50s and 60s out there working your tail off trying to achieve something. It's supposed to be that you do that in your 20s, but we don't, us kind don't figure that out in our 20s. I'm a late bloomer, too. I wasn't worth a shit until I was about 45. Mr. P says, the hump, old song. My buddies recorded a song with that title, the hump, or do the humpty dance. Yep, I remember that guy. Sorry about the coughing. I was out spraying water all day today, and I guess I got a little hoarse. Bucks Buggy says, I'm still 44 years old, but I feel like I'm in my 20s. I feel the opposite. I'm 50 years old, but I feel like I'm in my 70s. Fab Daddy says, was it rap, Mr. P? The hump, was it rap? Mr. P says, didn't even occur to me, Jake. Nice to know someone cares enough to communicate with me. It does. It does feel good, doesn't it? And like I said, out of all the people in the world, she's reaching out to you when she's in distress. That's a beautiful place for you. So I hope that does occur to you now, and that you make yourself available, or you avail yourself for her needs, because she needs somebody, and you're there. So that's beautiful. And I hope that works out. Bill Bennett says, Bucks, I'm 44 and I feel 64. What's the trick? Cocaine. What's that? What'd he say? Kevin Cox says, hey, brother, what's up, Kev? Nice to see you, buddy. How you doing? Got your shades on? Mr. P says, it was a 90s rap-style song. Yes, haha. Fab Daddy says, I pretend I'm 27 years old. I pretend I'm a 27-year-old gigolo. Hey, in this day and age, you can be. All you got to do is identify as that, and that's what you are. And nobody can question it. Bucks Buggy says, get you a Kawasaki Ninja. I've thought about it. I like that Honda Shadow American Classic Edition. I had one of those once, and I loved it. I loved everything about it except for the fact that everything on it was plastic. I didn't like that. But I love the way it rode. I love the fact that I didn't have to work on it. I love the fact that it sounded great, and it ran great, and it felt great. Very balanced. What it is hits me with another $5 super chat, and he says, I enjoy this live. It's a good time to talk about things, and yeehaw, God bless you all. Well, what it is, you are at home, sir, and I welcome you to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I am here for you. I am here to entertain whatever wildness goes on in your brain. That's what I'm here for. And thank you for the $5 and the $10 super chat. God bless you. Kevin Cox says, hey, Amanda, Bill, and Mr. P. Mr. P says, hello, Kev. Amanda says, hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. John says, hi, Kevin. How are you? Fab Daddy says, I wrote a rap song in 86. It was called ℂ𝕙𝕃𝕚𝕡𝕃. ℂ𝕙𝕃𝕃. Nice. I've heard that song. ℂ𝕙𝕃. ℂ𝕙𝕃. That's what my Harley does. ℂ𝕙𝕃. Anyway, Mr. P says, Bill, Fab, John, the Brit, Dakota, good to see you all, and Kevin. Kevin says, sports update. I don't have it with me. I'll just have to make the noise. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Kevin Cox. And then my chat jumps. He says the badass dogs beat the lowly no good Gators in a basketball last night. Go Dogs. Back to you, Bob. Bill Bennett says, I feel I'm wasting mine. Need to stop drinking and smoking and be better Christian. Why the Lord gives us free will. That's probably a dumb question. Why does the Lord give you free will? It is not a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's a lot of dumb statements, but there's no dumb questions. If you're asking, that means you genuinely need to know. Oh, Kevin Cox hits me with a 1999 super chat, and he says, go Jake, go Dogs, go Fab Daddy. Right on. Thank you, Kev. I appreciate you. God bless you. Fab Daddy says, LOL. All right, so why does God give you free will? Well, because you were put here to make a choice. Guess which one you're making. Your choice is follow God or follow Satan. Satan is of all things flesh. Satan is of all things earthly, of all things needy, of all things greedy, of all things hungry. God is of all things righteous and all things pure and all things heart and all things emotion. That's God. And you have to make that choice every day of your life. That's why you're here with a clean slate, no memory of what happened while you were in heaven with God. You're here, born of woman, to make a choice. It's up to you to make it. But whatever that choice is, God will honor it. But it's your choice. There is no hand guiding you. You are guiding yourself. I hope that helps. So, if you think smoking and drinking is the problem, you need to cut that shit out. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get some righteousness in you. I personally don't think it matters either way. What matters is how you treat your fellow man and how you feel about God. That's what matters. God knew what he was doing when he put us in these flesh bodies, and he knew that they were going to be hungry. I got to think there's a plan there. But I assure you that if you're spending your time in the Bible and you're spending your time with like-minded fellow Christians, you are not wasting your time. You are learning. You are moving towards the goal, and that's all God ever asked you to do. Turn away from your sin and go back towards him. He didn't say go all the way to him. He said come back towards him. That's what you're doing. So you're well within your safety lane. I hope that helps. Fab Daddy says, had a handshake for the rap too. Do raps come with handshakes? I didn't know that. Mr. P says, also, Bucks Buggies, welcome. Yes. Kevin says, what up, John? Hey, Fab. That's John's. There's two of them. Buck says, I quit drinking almost 10 years ago, Father's Day. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. That's a hard thing to do. Anybody that can do it, you get my tip of the hat because that's a tough job. Fab Daddy says, Mr. Peacock. John says, just sorting out things to go live streaming in Japan when I go in a couple of months. Yeah, that's going to be awesome, John. I can't wait to see that. You tell me how you're going to do it. I want to know. I'm excited for you. I'd love to see Japan, and I'd love to send some money with you and have you send me back one of those Japanese Fender guitars. That would be fantastic. You just let me know if you can do that. Amanda says, peacock, peacock, peacock. Mr. P says, I don't know about peacocking, but I do try, Fabs. Thanks for noticing. Bill Bennett says, I'm a cat, LOL. Meow. Are you identifying as a cat live on this show? That's fantastic. Fab Daddy says everyone likes getting shout-outs. That's right. Everybody does like getting shout-outs. Even me. Nobody ever shouts me out, though. Amanda says, I'm identified as a waterfall. Well, proof is in the picking. Some were born to listen, some were born to play. Proof is in the picking. Bill Bennett says, you're awesome, what it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. What would you like to talk about? What it is? Amanda says, what it is, you're great. We enjoy having you here with us. Yes, we do. And I want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Bucks Bucky says, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's funny. That's funny as heck. What's funny as heck? You can't believe I said what? I'm behind in the chat, so I can't remember what you're referring to. The cocaine comment? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Oh, what it is killing me today. He says, yepers. Thank you all for the birthday acknowledgments. Here's another $5. Thank you. That's $20. I appreciate that very much. God bless you, sir. Hang on. My chat jumped and I'm lost. Well, it's true, Fab Daddy. It is true. Mr. P says, good stuff. What is it? Mind if I call you we from now on? Oh, good stuff, what it is. Mind if I call you we from now on? What it is. We. You can call him whatever you want to call him. He'll respond. Fab Daddy says, LOL. Amanda says, Kevin Cox, woohoo, thanks, Kevo. Yes, thank you very much. God bless you, sir. John says, hi, everybody. Who's coming in? Come on in, baby, take your shoes off. Fab Daddy says, hey, John. Amanda says, who said what that's funny, Bucks? Who said what that's funny? Oh, the cocaine comment, I'm pretty sure. Buck says the cocaine comment. Got it. Yep, that is funny. But that is why a 50-year-old would feel 27. It's either Metamucil or cocaine. One or the other. Geritol, maybe. Bill Bennett says, I am the most honest, nice person a man could ever meet. But weak, and I feel ashamed for my lifestyle. Listen. Bill, I'm going to get real with you for a second here. Honest and nice and trustworthy and accountable. Those are the qualities that make a man. All men are toxic. All men have things they're ashamed of. All men do things that aren't becoming of their manhood. But the thing that matters is that you're honest and trustworthy and accountable and nice. These are good qualities. These are leader qualities. Don't sell yourself short, man. You've got a problem. You've recognized it's a problem. Now you got to get to the business of solving it. Whether you're going to adjust to where it's more accommodable or whether you're going to quit and put it behind you, that's entirely your call. Nobody here is going to judge you for that. You are in a place with family, and we don't judge our family. We hold up our family, and I'll back you up 100% on whatever you decide to do. But don't sell yourself short. You're a good man. That's why you're here. That's why you're still here. People that aren't good people get kicked out of here quickly. So be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished, and the fact that you are honest and trustworthy and accountable and nice. Those things are very important. I'm proud of you for that. I hope that helps. Amanda says, oh, okay, LOL. Buck says, I feel most alive at 130 miles per hour. That's because your adrenaline is pumping. It simulates cocaine. Fab Daddy says, ashamed is not a good feeling about oneself. No, it's not. And only you can fix that. If you're ashamed of something, stop doing it. I live by a very simple code. I'll give it to you. I hope it'll help you. I made up my mind in my 20s that I would never do anything that I would be ashamed to tell my mother or my God. He already knows, but if I have to stand there and account for it, if I'm ashamed of it, I don't do it. So make up your mind and don't do anything you wouldn't tell your mama. And if you can do that, you're good. You're good in life. You're good with God. You're good. Kevin says, do not get down, Bill. No. Get up. That's the way to do that. You get up. Amanda says, you can do it, Bill. You just have to truly want it and stay strong and ask God for help. Amen. And your friends. Your friends will be there for you. If they're not there for you, they were never your friends. John says, double tap the screen, everybody, and share and subscribe with love. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Appreciate the shout out. What it is says, I figure if I hang out and use up your electric by being here, I can contribute for songs you play and for your time and talents. And thank you, Jake and Amanda. That is a gift to you, what it is. It's my pleasure to do any of that. I enjoy it. I enjoy being here with you. I enjoy entertaining you guys. So thank you for the super chat. And you're definitely going to help me keep the lights on this month. Amanda says, aw, you're welcome, what it is. Bugs Buggy says, can you play Lay You Down? It depends. Do you mean lay you down and hold you all night long, hold you close and make you strong? Or do you mean lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear? Which one do you mean? Fab Daddy says, if it makes you feel better, I crapped my pants. I thought it was a fart that I was ashamed of. Fab Daddy, when you get 50, you can no longer trust farts. Never trust a fart. Never date a girl with a tattoo of a dagger on her titty and never trust a fart. It's just common sense rules. Don't play poker with a one-eyed jack. Fab Daddy says, never trust a fart after the age of 40. See? You already knew this. Shouldn't be ashamed of that. It happens to the best of y'all. It never happens to me. It happens to you, I'm sure. Mr. P says, woohoo, Kevin, thanks for supporting the show, brother. Bill Bennett says, shout out to Untethered Live family. Jake, thanks for what you're doing. My pleasure, Bill. Thank you for being here. John says, better find some beavers to make a dam. Better find something, right? That, by the way, is your third super chat on a live stream. Ever? Or just this one? Amanda says, what it is, we love you. Bugs Buggy says, welcome to the live stream, Jake. Thank you, thank you. I'll take it. Amanda says, LOL, right, Bucks? Mr. P says, Metamucil. Yes, that'll make you feel better. Clean out them pipes and get going. Make you do the high step. Fab Daddy says, I really enjoy all of chat. Y'all some fine people. Different and interesting. Thank you, Fab Daddy. I appreciate that. And you never know what you're going to get. That's the beautiful thing about this show. It may go down some rabbit hole. We may just chit-chat all night. You never know. It's a complete surprise every night what's happening. I love it. Amanda says, I thought it was Ensure, LOL. No, Ensure just rehydrates you. Gives you a little bit of electrolytes. You want to get the little jolt, you got to drink some Geritol Medicare. Buck says it's not Ensure, it's laxatives. Mr. P says, just keep trying to improve every day, Bill. That's all I do. I'm not perfect, brother. None of us are perfect. None of us. I mean, all of us fall short of the grace of God. All of us. So don't worry about that. You just focus on getting through the day and being happy with yourself at the end of the day. That's all you can do. John says, Bill, you're not weak. You're strong-minded. Good on you. Heart, heart, heart. Amen. And Amanda says, no judgment zone here. Right on. Fab Daddy says, oh, I judge. I judge. I don't. I don't judge anybody. I can't, because then they could judge me. And I'm judge worthy. I am by far, and people have called me out on it before. It don't look good that you're weak. I'm sorry. I never claimed to be a messiah. I'm just a dude that reads the book. That's it. If you thought I was going to be pious, you got the wrong guy. I can't do it. I'm as weak as everybody else is. Mr. P says, y'all are probably in a whole lot better shape life-wise than I am. Believe that. I wouldn't, buddy. I could tell you some stories. But I don't come here to complain about me, so. If I did tell you some stories, y'all all would be super chatting me tonight. That ain't why I'm here, though. Fab Daddy says, it means nothing, though. Your judgment, I know. Amanda says, Mr. P, we all got issues, and we are dealing with something. You're not alone. You're not alone. That's the most important thing about this show. You are not alone. My email address is in the chat. Go check it out if you want to talk. I'm here 24/7. I will respond to you. If you want to put Untethered Live in the whatever that bar is where you tell what the message is. I can't think of the word. You know. Do that. And I'll respond to you. If you need help, reach out. You can use Facebook Messenger even. No, you know when you send an email, you got the place for your email address and you got the place for the whatever that is. Subject line. Thank you. Alzheimer's. See, I got problems too. Mr. P says, I don't drink or do drugs, but that's only the past 8 years. I still struggle with the inner animal. Amen. Me too. Sometimes the inner animal wins. Bucks Buggy says, my drug was alcohol, then cocaine, then crystal meth. Meth was the easiest to get off of. Yep, I did that in my 20s. Had a bout with the crystal meth. About 5 years of it. And I had to get away from that. It's not good for you. Bucks Buggy says, and after all that, I turned out to be a pretty cool person. Yes, you did. And you got a killer motorcycle, so good on you. Kevin says, I drink. In fact, I'm having a brew right now at Gators. Rock on, buddy. People do. People use all kinds of methods to deal with trauma and to deal with pain and to deal with the day. Some people drink. Some people take kratom. Some people down painkillers. Some people do meth. It's a hard world we live in. It ain't easy for any of us. It ain't supposed to be. Which Lay Me Down did you want to hear, by the way? Mr. P says, well, dang, Buck, dropped it on us. Buck says, and some of these Waycross girls say I'm cute, too. Well, they are Waycross girls, but I think every girl ought to be sent to Georgia to learn how to smile. That's a fact. Kevin says, the only drug I do is Advil. I hear you, buddy. I can't say that. Kevin Cox says, I'm well over 50, and that is not true. Whoops. Amanda says, hold on. I wish my chat wouldn't jump like that. Amanda says, Bucks, what lay you down song? Conway's? Mr. P says, don't play poker with a man named One-Eyed Willie. Right on. JT Raw Dog, welcome to the show. He says, all my crazy friends have settled down. Yep. Welcome to the show, buddy. Who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you want to talk about? Where are you from? Fab Daddy says, Advil is horrible for your liver. Compound the alcohol and bad juju, Kevin. Advil ain't as bad for you as Tylenol is. Tylenol will straight kill your liver. That acetaminophen is not good for you at all. And I eat it by the gallon. Amanda says, hi, JT, welcome. Kevin Cox says, old ancient saying, do not play cards with a man named Chip, nor a woman named Penny, right? What it is says, remaining Alabama members are going to perform at the Thunder Mountain Concert venue in Branson this spring. Nice. Yeah, I like Alabama. I grew up listening to those guys. I remember when country music changed from the Alabama format to the Garth Brooks format and thinking how ridiculous it sounded. And then 6 months later, I was the biggest Garth Brooks fan there ever was. Who'd have thunk he'd have turned out to be a woke pussy? Amanda says, I love me some Alabama, what it is. Right on. Kevin Cox says, I will make it, Fab Daddy. I will make it. And Fab Daddy says, yeah, livers heal. No, they do not. That's what cirrhosis is. It kills you. You can get another liver if somebody will give you some. Mr. P says, I recently learned that the Lady Gaga song Poker Face lyrics is actually saying a whole nother thing. Poker face. Yes. Yes, it is. And she's a freak. My kind of woman. Anyway. I was always singing anyways. That shit blew my mind. Bill Bennett says, you explain it very well, my simple little mind can hear. Well, your mind ain't that simple because I'm highly intelligent. If you're understanding what I'm saying, you're in the club, buddy. What it is don't slip your clutch or you'll color underwater. Sorry, you'll color underwear. You mean on a Ninja? Oh, I know. I've done it. I have done it. On grass, on wet grass, no less. Bike went around 4 times before I caught it. And I was terrified. It was a Honda Interceptor. I was 17 years old, and I popped the clutch. Don't do that. That's a very powerful motorcycle. And it will get out from under you fast. And I was not expecting it. And I imagine if there were video cameras back then, that would have made the top 10 on TikTok or something. That was funny. And there's my email address if anybody wants to reach out. It's untetheredlivestream@gmail.com. Go hit that up if you need to talk. Amanda says, you can also get a hold of me on Untethered Live Facebook Messenger. Yep. That's on Facebook.com/UntetheredLive family. You can go there. Fab Daddy says, what's the difference between the court and the cactus? Cactus has thorns. The courts have the pricks inside for Kevin. I hear you. Kevin says, I actually do April also, but she is not a drug. Are we talking about the same April? Okay. Just check it. Mr. P says, I eat my Tylenol by the bushels. It helps with city living and punk-ass kids blasting trash music as they drive by my house all night long. I can see Mr. P going out there in his garage going, I built this cruise missile to stop those kids from playing ZZ Top. Yes, sir. Fab Daddy says, you sure? I hear April is addictive. That's what I meant. Fab Daddy says, I Jones for April. Really? He stopped loving her today. You can't Jones for April. She belongs to somebody else. What it is says, woke pussy wow. Have you seen anything from Garth Brooks lately? I am not describing him inaccurately. He calls himself Mr. Yearwood. Woke pussy. Fab Daddy says, seriously, she's way cool and she makes my spelling look good. Amanda says, LOL, what it is. And here's the Facebook link in the chat if you guys want to go there. And Fab Daddy says, hit the like button, please. That's right, please do hit the like button. There's 16 people in chat and only 10 likes. That means 6 of you did not hit the like button. Am I not working hard enough for you? Do I need to start singing? Amanda says, 8-ball, oh 8-ball, is Jake crazy as hell? 8-ball says, never. I don't know if I'd trust an 8-ball that has a white power symbol, but we'll see. Amanda's playing with 8-ball. She says, does Kevin drink too much? 8-ball says, don't bet on it. And Amanda says, 8-ball, is this a great group? 8-ball says, I don't think so. White power. 8-ball's a smart ass. I programmed it. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Amanda says, 8-ball's full of crap tonight. It always is. That was the whole point of it, to say ridiculous things. Fab Daddy says, not a great group. We are super. That's right. Fantastic group. Amanda says, I know, Fab. Kevin says, it is trivia night at Gators. Oh, I love trivia night. One answer was John Weissmuller as Tarzan. That's John Weissmuller. Johnny Weissmuller, yes, as Tarzan. I actually had his relative named John Weissmuller as a witness in a case. Really? I own property where they filmed Tarzan with Johnny Weissmuller. How about that? It's a small world. 6 degrees of Johnny Weissmuller or something. Mr. P says, I threw rocks at those damn kids before. 3 a.m. and they drive by and I hollered at them. I know their name. I know their mamas. Amanda says, 8-ball is Fab Daddy nuts. 8-ball says, yesterday it would have been a yes, but today it's a yep. Mr. P says, I'm not ashamed of it either. You shouldn't be. Those kids ought to know better than to be blasting their devil music at 3 a.m. in a old folk neighborhood. John says, I a 2-ball. Me too, John. I'm a 2-ball cane. Anyway, Kevin Cox says, 8-ball. 8-ball. What it is, what I meant by slipping your clutch is when you go to squeeze out a fart and you stucco your underwear. Hey. Yeah, well, that's also slipping a clutch or slipping a curl, something like that. I don't think I've ever done that before. That's terrible. No, I give it the gentle push, and if it don't come out, I go to the bathroom. That's the test. You have a test push and then a fart push. If it don't come out on the test push, go to the bathroom. Smart move. And now back to you about more things about your anus. Amanda says, LOL, John. Fab Daddy says, and tomorrow is going to be an absolutely... Is there more to that sentence? And Amanda says, 8-ball. I got to wait for the chat to move. There we go. Amanda says, hold on. I found it. Amanda says, 8-ball, is John a 2-ball? And 8-ball says, might actually be yes. I think so. Amanda says, ew, what it is. Stucco your underwear. I know what you're talking about. I've never had that problem. I've stuccoed a few toilets before. Never my underwear. Anytime that's ever happened, thankfully it was hard. That's only happened once in my life. And it was quite a surprise. It's one of those where you start puckering and you can't make it to the house. Oh, yeah. Fab Daddy says, 8-Ball, is Amanda a satisfied lady? I don't know. You'd have to ask her. I don't know if the 8-Ball would know. Kevin Cox says, okay, I can do better than that. I am at Gators and only wearing a little towel around my waist. Like Tarzan. Pictures may follow. I would love to see that, Kevin. 8-Ball says, most definitely Amanda is a satisfied lady. Most definitely, you better believe it. Amanda says, LOL, Jake. Ha ha ha. Amanda says, 8-Ball, is there a bunch of crotchety old men here? Yes, I don't need 8-Ball to answer that. 8-Ball says, I don't think so. White power. Kevin Cox says, 8-Ball, do I lie? You got to have an exclamation point in the word 8-Ball. 8, the number 8 in the word ball without a space. And then ask the question and it'll answer you. Mr. P says, interesting conversation tonight. I learn all sorts of interesting things, right? Right. Amanda says, LOL, Fab. Well, damn. Good answer. John says, all this toilet talk's giving me the craps. Don't get a snake eyes, buddy. That would be bad. Amanda says, John, what it is says, they call me half sack. Half sack. I like it. That's either Tropic Thunder or Hot Shots. I can't remember which, but in the same vein. They call me half sack. Half squatch. That's what it is. Tropic Thunder. They call me half squatch. Or I shall call him half squatch. Something like that. Amanda says, LOL, what it is. Bugs Buggy says, my neighbor called the cops on me the other day because my exhaust on my Ninja was too loud. Did the cops come? And did they leave when they got there and realized you were on private property? And it wasn't after 10 o'clock? Amanda says, crybabies, Bucks. They're all crybabies. Fab Daddy says, got any gigs coming up? No, sir. Not at the moment. I do not. I played my last one a couple months ago, and I'm waiting for some more to show up. It's still the first part of the year, so this is the part of the year that is the most dead. What it is says prairie dogging. Right on. That's where it comes up and goes down, comes up and goes down. I got you. Yeah. We call that a turtle head poking out. Bucks Buggy says, so true, Amanda. And Amanda says, right what it is? What it is says, no, 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 no. Oh, you want to hear that, do you? Okay. I can do that. Here you go. Just for you. Skies and fireworks, people laugh, people flirt all night long. But I just stare. So I drove down to the local bar where people come in their fancy cars and play their games. But I just stare. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down be in my way. And girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything with just one kiss. And I don't care what you say, I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. At that bar where we first met, you smiled at me and my palms got wet, and you just looked away. But I just stayed. You said, been in love and it never works, I always end up getting hurt, and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way. Oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, and I just walked away. But you just stayed. But you looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything with just one kiss, and I don't care what you say, I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. There you go, little Elizabeth by request. BJ. No. All right, what was the other one? I would play it for you live, Fab Daddy, but I can't sing it tonight. The voice just ain't gonna cut it. But I can do something lower, so I'll do something lower. And there's a lot. Hold on. I knew something was wrong. There you go. What's the other one? Lay you down and hold you all night long. Load you close and love you strong. Lay you down. Lay you down tonight. Something like that. I can't remember how it goes. Anyway, there you go. I played it for you. Oh. Bucks Buggy says the only problem I have at my age is I put it up too soon and dribble down my leg. That's not an age thing, buddy. That's a impatience thing. You got to shake that thing a few times because it's got some reserve. It's backloaded. You got to let it come out. Little psst, psst, and then you put it away. John says, I love this family. We all crazy. Heart, smiley face. Yep. Amanda says, ooh, Bucks, shake it more. That's right. Don't shake it too much, because if you shake it too often, you're playing with it. Play Elizabeth live, please. My guitar's out of tune. New strings. Moonlit skies and fireworks. People laugh, people flirt all night long. But I just stare. I went down to the local bar. People come in their fancy cars to play their games. I just stare. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. Got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything with just one kiss. I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. That's all you get. There you go. Old voice just can't cut it like it used to. I may get over it as soon as we get past pollen season, though. But for whatever reason, this pollen wears me out. Fab Daddy says, play Elizabeth live, please. There you go. Oh, no. Play it. Solo. Solo, you can't hear it. Fab Daddy says, Amanda says, I'd give you everything for just one kiss. Mwah! Smiley face. Well, you don't have to. They're free. Where are we at? There we go. Amanda says, I fell in love with you anyway. Heart, and smiley face. Bugs Buggy says, dang, Amanda, I thought you loved me. Oh, she might, but she lives with me. Know what I'm saying? Mr. P says, Elizabeth was batshit crazy in my story. I don't know if I ever told you that one. Nope, you haven't. But I've met a few Elizabeths in my time. I know what you're talking about. Amanda says, oh, no, heart. Amanda says, LOL, Bucks. Jake's my true love always. Oh. Amanda says, but I got love for you, Bucks. A little bit. It's the ninja, is what it is. Ladies like the ninja. I don't blame them. I like it too. There we go. Get my breathing out of here. Buck says, I know that, and he's a very lucky man. Yes, I am very, very lucky. Amanda says, aw. Buck says, I want to grow up to be like Jake. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you do not. I promise you don't. You get to watch me for an hour. This never shuts off. This way all the time, even when I'm asleep. Trust me. You don't want to be me. I'm the kind of guy people like to watch on TV, not the kind of guy they want to actually know. Like House. I'm that guy. Fab Daddy says, this is a great song, but the first time I heard this song was my favorite, and it was just you and your guitar. Well, don't you have a copy of that? So you can listen to it that way all you want. Batshit Crazy hits me with $1 super chat. Thank you, Batshit. Appreciate you, buddy. How you doing? How are you out there in the world? But thank you, Fab Daddy. I appreciate the love. Fab Daddy says, rock on to the nth degree. And Amy Elizabeth says, hello. Hey, Amy, how are you? Buck says, I don't have a cigarette lighter emoji. There you go. Yeah. Amanda says, hi, Amy. John says, hello, Amy. Heart, heart. Amy says, just do fire, Bucks. Right on. Just do fire. That'll work. Fab Daddy says, fire, fire, fire. What it is says, candle. Right on. Amanda says, Amanda. Amanda says, Amanda? Weird. Fab Daddy. Oh, the song. I got you. Nah. Maybe later. Fab Daddy says, no one uses lighters at concerts anymore. It's a sea of phones. True. Fact check, true. I know because I do concerts and they're all phony. Take that how you will. Bucks Buggy says, I've seen the phones with cigarette lighters on them. Really? That must be some old antique phone stuff with a cigarette lighter on it. You press it in, wait for it to pop out. That's crazy. What it is harmonic tuning. Yes, yes. Sometimes you got to because the temperature makes the wood wonky and tuning it normally doesn't actually tune it right. But harmonics never lie. Fabulous says, this is awesome. Thank you, sir. Amanda says, so sexy singing along. Aw. What it is says, oh, Elizabeth, you took my bank account away. True. Fact check, true. Yes, sir. It's me says, I wonder why, but I picked up the flu. Headaches and severe cough. Boo. I haven't been sick since 2020. COVID. Well, it's me. How you doing, buddy? I'm sorry you feel bad. God bless you. Maybe you'll get over it in a day or so. Maybe it'll be that 24-hour flu. Fab Daddy says, thank you, thank you. My pleasure, sir. I hope you enjoyed it. Amanda says, always stops before the oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. That's because it's in the second verse and I ran out of breath. So, just so you know. Amanda says, hi, it's me. And it's me says, hey, Amanda. Amanda says, oh, no, it's me. Feel better soon, man. Prayers. Right on. And thank you, Batshit, for the $1 super chat. I appreciate you very much. Batshit Crazy says, hey, folks. And Amanda says, Jake is the Energizer Bunny 24/7. Yes, always. And Amanda says, hi and thanks, batshit crazy. Bucks Buggy says, gross, Amanda, LOL. Fab Daddy says, Jake has a tweaker torch. Things that make you go, I got a tweaker pipe too. Does that help? Bucks Buggy says, I know what you meant. Mint, as in tea, mint tea. I know what you meant. Batshit Crazy says, Dulla makes you holla. Holla. Right on. I appreciate it, Batshit Crazy. Bucks Buggy says, tweakers know how to find things. Yes, they do. And they know how to tear things up. They don't necessarily know how to fix things, though. And if you're wondering where I am on the tweaker scale, know that all my shit works. So, I haven't torn it apart, so that ought to tell you. Amanda says, LOL Bucks, do you know what happens when you put the batteries in an Energizer Bunny backwards? He keeps coming and coming and coming. Also happens if you... Never mind. There's a gland up there that'll make... Never mind. Bucks Buggy says, my God, that's so cool. Amanda says, it's okay. You can all know me later. That sounds like a threat. Amanda says, couldn't resist. John says, I love you all. I'm going to say good night and see you next time, Heart. John, God bless you, sir. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you next time. Bucks Buggy says, good night, John. It's been a pleasure. Kevin says, see you, John. And Amanda says, good night, John. Fab Daddy says, Jake has a donkey dick. How do you know? You can't see below my chest. How do you know? Have you been talking to my girlfriend? It's me, says message retracted. Amanda says, OMG, Fab Daddy. Wow. How do you know? And Amanda says, lay down, it's me. Feel better soon. Prayers, man. Yes, please do feel better soon. Amy says, my mulin for congestion. Try mulin for congestion. Yes, mulin. I don't know what that is, but Amy knows things. Try it. It's me, says, have a good night, you two. It's me. Thank you for being here. God bless you, sir. And I hope you get to feeling better. Please do take care of yourself. Drink lots of fluids. And try mulin for congestion. All right. So we're rounding up. Donkey D's are slang for glass pipes and tweakers. Oh. I thought you meant something else. I thought you were talking about somebody else. Bucks Buggy says, good night, keep both wheels down. It's me. That's right. Keep the rubber side down. I don't know if It's Me rides a motorcycle or not. Amy says, natural remedy from the book, The Lost Ways. Oh, is that the book that the guy with the beard had on the YouTube there back a year or so ago? I wanted to get that book. There's some interesting things in there. Amanda says, donkey D's are big peckers, Fab. I think you mean glass D's. He's some kind of D. I don't know. Takes one to know one, I guess. Nonetheless, it's been a fun night. I've enjoyed myself. Sorry my voice is kind of scraggly tonight. I'd like to sing more for you. Amy says, that's the book. I thought it might be. Bill Bennett says, good night, guys. I love you all. God bless. Bill, God bless you, sir. Thank you for being here. Thank you for entertaining the conversation and hanging out to the bitter end. Amanda says, night, Bill. Fab Daddy says, good night. I'm not far behind you, Bill. I'm getting ready to turn into a pumpkin. I've had a long day today. Lots of pressure washing and making T-shirts. That it all day. Exhausting. I told you about the vandalism that we had last week where the Mexican broke into our store and threw everything around and tore everything up and threw a bunch of ink out into the parking lot. Well, that ink, not only is it $250 a gallon for the cheap stuff, and it goes up from there, and there was about 4 gallons of it out in the parking lot, but it doesn't dry. You have to run it through a heater at 790 degrees to make it dry. The sun does not get 790 degrees, and guess what happens when you wash ink? It goes everywhere in little beads. So I had a day of chasing little beads of color off of the pavement with a pressure washer that ain't quite strong enough to push it off the rocks. I got it, though. It looks good. But Jesus Christ, what a job that was. Both of my hands were just stiff and numb by the time I got done. But I got it. Fab Daddy says, I stopped a long time ago. Me too, Fab Daddy. Me too. Amanda says, good night, Bill. Fab Daddy says, good night. Kevin says, night, Bill. Kevin says, I'm here for the duration or until my phone runs out of juice. Well, get some gin and juice. You know what I'm saying? Amanda says, you need a portable charger, Kevin. Fab Daddy says, so the dye is in the water supply now. Great job. It's not dye, it's ink. And it's not in the water supply, it's in the grass on a highway. So it's not anywhere near an aquifer or anything like that. But I didn't put it there. I just removed it. So you can't blame me for that. I had to get it up. I couldn't just let it sit there. There ain't no other way to get it up. Amy says, early Cinco de Mayo. Is it March 4th already? Or is that May 5th? May the 4th is the Jedi holiday. May the 4th be with you. I think May the 5th is Cinco de Mayo. One of those. I can't remember. Fab Daddy says vacuum. You can't vacuum ink. You can't. It won't come up. It's stuck. When it hit the ground, it splattered. So it was there. And it was in clumps and very thick. And you know, we get the gallon of ink. Let's see if I can explain it to you. We get a gallon of ink. And then we take some of the ink out and put it in a smaller container and then put thinner in it to thin it up to where it's able to be pushed through a screen. It's very thick when you get it. So we have to soften it up. Well, this was all softened up. And then there was gallons that were hard. He did not discriminate. He just threw out the windows. So it was all over the place. And there's nothing you can do about it. Fab Daddy says, shop back it. It wouldn't have worked. Kevin says, Gator has a new menu. I got the fried cornbread sliders the other night. Tonight is the steakhouse burger. Well, fried cornbread slider sounds good, if it's what I think it is. Amanda says, sand maybe? Well, we had sand, and we put sand on it. That did not help. It did not mix with the ink. It did not absorb the ink. It just laid on top of the ink until I sprayed it off of the ink, and the ink was still there. So all I had to do was spray the ink off of the concrete, or off the asphalt, rather. And it is not easy to do. Amy says, hurry, clean it up before some short-haired liberal dyes her hair with it. Right. Fab Daddy says, kitty, literally, litter. Kitty litter. Nope, it's not oil. It's ink. It's very thick. It won't come up that way. I tried. The only way I could do it was to spray it off and dilute it until it disappeared. Again, I didn't put it there. Not my fault. Am I still live? My tab just crashed with the YouTube on it, so I don't know if I'm still live or not. But I'm going to keep going anyway. Okay. I'm live, she says. I have no idea. Oh. Amanda says, LOL, Amy. Kevin says, Cinco de Mayo is May 5th. That's what I thought it was. Bucks Buggy says, it's almost time to go. I don't want to leave. I don't either, Buck, but I got to go to bed. Amy says, play on words regarding the ink Cinco de Mayo. I got it. I understood you. Sink to dry. Yes. Or in this case, heater to dry. Buck says, I'm home alone. It will get boring. Well, you could always rewatch the show or watch another one. I have 1,000 videos you can look through. I'm sure you hadn't seen all of them. Amanda says, well, damn, Bucks, that's a bummer. I'm sorry you're home alone, too, by the way. That sucks. I've been that way for 15 years. So having somebody here is a refresher. Fab Daddy says, SpaceX Starship 8th launch scheduled for Friday. Awesome. Amy says, I love SpaceX and Elon. Yes. And Doge. And Amy says, yes, yes, you are. Yes, yes, I am what? Bucks Buggy says, yep, I got rid of my girlfriend. She couldn't drive a motorcycle. LOL. Just kidding, just kidding. Amanda says, Elon's son X is adorable. He is that. And Amanda says, OMG, Bucks. Well, she ain't supposed to drive one. She's supposed to ride on the back. That's what mine does. Bugs Buggy says mushrooms make you see colors. They do. And so does Panavision. Or Technicolor. One of those. Amanda says, no, Bucks, mushrooms make you smell colors. Ha ha. Buck says, LOL. And Amanda says, yep. She's supposed to ride on the back and rub her titties on you. Hey. That'd be enough of that language, young lady. Calm down. There's ladies in here. What are you doing talking like that? You're supposed to use strong innuendo, not come right out and say it. All right, on that note, I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. All right. I love you guys. Have a great night. Amy says, studies show that microdosing shrooms help with depression. They work immediately without bad side effects. Antidepressants take time and also are made with lithium and things like that. You really don't want to put that in your body. Bugs Buggy says, oh, yes, I love them rides, especially when you're stupid over on the Ninja and you got to rub them on me. Yeah, when you're stooped over the Ninja and you got to rub them on me. Right, I got it. Amanda says, LOL, right, Amy? Fab Daddy says 2 and 5. Batshit Crazy says, nice sounds earlier. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And thank you for the super chat. And now I must turn into a pumpkin. So I'll see you guys on Friday night for some Untethered Live chill stream. Maybe my voice will be back in form that night. Maybe I'll sing a little bit more than I did tonight. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you so much for the conversation. I enjoyed myself immensely, and I hope you did too. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you for the innuendos. And thank you for this live stream. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.